Hey guys, it's Sunday, and
everything's closed.
Yeah, and we're AJ's still working on the boat. So yesterday,
Always working on the boat.
yeah, yesterday they finished up sanding of the water line where we had that repainted from the copper coat. Hopefully Monday they will come move the stands and they'll be able to do the little squares in there. And then AJ's been here this morning working on cleaning above the water line.
Basically the boot stripe.
Yeah, I'm going to show you what it looked like. What he hasn't done. Ooh, watch out. So, like all of the like algae growth and rust that comes down out of some of the drains and just build up on the boat that doesn't come off with just simple washing. So he's been taking
all this white sponge and all that.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah, there's a little bit of this white stuff, probably about 6 inches up on the white.
Yeah.
I don't know if the camera can see it.
I don't think so. It's just kind of scum. Yeah.
So I'm going about 6 inches above the boot stripe and down to the bottom paint.
Yeah, just cleaning all that up. Using some FSR to get the really heavy stuff off, and then what's the other stuff you use just to wash the boat?
On and off.
Yeah, just to get all that off, and then after he's done,
Basically muriatic acid.
yeah. After he's done with that, he
Can't leave that. Sorry, can't leave that on for too long because it will etch the
gel coat.
yeah, it's all grip.
Okay.
It says don't use any harsh chemicals, and this is harsh chemicals.
Okay.
So I find if I do like small 1 and 2 foot sections, only keep it on there for minimum amount of time. Once I wash it off, it's still shiny. So, and then I'll go over the whole from the rub rail down to the water line with all care, which is basically
like a wax.
It's not wax, but it's the wax type substance
The
you
buff.
use for the type of paint we have.
The like buff coat or whatever. Yeah, to give it its shine back. So anyway, that was the last of the big projects, right?
We still got the keel cooler
Yeah.
and the winch motor.
Yeah, but those aren't things you're necessarily doing.
Well, once we get the parts in.
Oh, you doing the motor? Oh, I thought we were taking the winch motor.
Well, I got to put it back together. Yeah.
Okay.
Once we take it somewhere to get repaired, it's a pretty
Yeah.
big chore to put it back on.
Yeah. So, starting to kind of wind down a little bit on the stuff we needed to get done. Now we can focus on some of the stuff maybe we wanted to get done. I'm going to try and get all the cushions off and get those washed before we go. So little things like that. But right now the boat is a disaster.
Waxing the hull is still a big job.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I don't know if I'll get that done today until I can clean up a little bit. But anyway, just wanted to show you what we were getting done. So that is the before, and that is the after. So
The bottom part, I didn't do the top
yeah,
part yet.
you can't really, I mean the top part looks good actually.
There's some
Still
difference.
pretty shiny.
Yeah, it's shiny. I still want to do it though. Keep it that way.
All right, we'll keep you posted on how things are going. See you later.
Bye.
AJ applies a thin layer with a paintbrush and then has to do very little scrubbing and then rinses it right off. Seems to be cleaning up pretty good.
Alright, so surprise, surprise, the part got released from customs and I have it in my hand. So we are unboxing it now. There's the new keel cooler. Ooh, it even came with zincs. How nice of them. We're going to pull out the old one and put this one back on. Alright, let's take a look at the old one, which is in the floor under here. So there's my compressor and everything. I took the top board off so I can have more access to all the lines, and in there. Alright, this is the one I need to take out, which looks different from this one. This one's got the nut on it, and this one looks like we got some nuts here to take off. It's basically doing the same thing. These are pulling it up and resting on this housing. Alright, hopefully that should be easy enough. Let me get some tools together and I'll take that apart. Alright, getting some tools out. Forgive the video. Beth is back at the apartment and she's got the GoPro, so I'm doing this on my phone. I wasn't expecting to get the part today, which is very nice. This project just happens to be right at my engine room where all my easy access tools are. So let's see, this was translated in several languages, so I'm assuming it's metric. Let's try 12, 19 millimeter, that should do it. It does. Alright, got my stuff set up. So here's the two keel coolers. That's the good one. This is the one I'm replacing. As I was cleaning this up, it started pitting really bad. And I was using a wire brush on my drill. Not great. So what has happened is since that bonding wire came off, they call it galvanic corrosion. Just the salt water eats this, along with the zincs. I had the zincs in there, and they were pretty much disintegrated. There was a little bit left. I knew they needed to be changed, but visually this looked just like that. But as soon as I started hitting it with the wire brush, all these pits started happening. So that's bad news. So which is why we're changing it. So I'm going to try to see if I can video that, try pulling this out from the bottom and get the new input in and have refrigeration again. There we go, not too bad. And there we go. See these legs right there? I think those are the internals of the cooling elements. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. All right, I'm calling that a win. Let me unhook the lines from the inside, and I probably won't rebed this till tomorrow. I like to take my wins as I get them, and I got plenty of time because my next project, which I'll be showing you guys, is the heat exchanger. Alright, so back on the inside. Alright, now I need to chase these, which they're over here. I have two of them, one for the fridge, one for the freezer. Alright, here's one of them. Alright. I got the camera rigged up, so hopefully you can see what's going on here. So they got the they got the disconnects. So I got two of them. I got one here and another one up higher. So let's see what happens. So I've got two fittings. Looks like, oh, the lighting in here. Sorry about this. I'm not set up to video. Said I wasn't expecting to do this project. I didn't think the part would be here. But this piece here looks like it has two fittings. I'm gonna take this one off, this way the whole thing comes off. Because my other keel cooler, the new part I bought, has one of these thingies. I don't know what it is, but it's got one of those in there, so I need to remove that. So there's no sense in taking this one off. I'll just take that one off and just remove the whole thing altogether. Alright, let me try to set up the camera again. Alright, let's see if I can get wrenches on this. It's taking me more time to set the camera up. So, it's just my phone. I have it wedged in between the stove with a rag. And let's see if I can see. Hit the stove, the phone's gonna fall. Hey, that wasn't very tight at all. That's good. Here's that one. Nice. Let me get these somewhat straight. So I gotta go pull them out from the outside. Alright, so there's the hole. I needed two hands to bend the wire so I could get it all the way out, but there we go. There's the old one. I got a hole. I'll clean that up tomorrow and put the new one on. Show you that too. Alright. Done for today. Alright. Side by side comparison. Looks like the same size to me. Yeah. This one has a nicer through hull. So this has the through hull with the jam nut, which I like better than what this one had. So that's good. All right. This is pretty porous, so I'm gonna tape the edges so when I goop it and stick it up, it doesn't get all on the sides of the keel cooler. Alright, this also came with a gasket. Put it in there. Feed that on. Sealant on it. Hopefully the sealant is enough to, when I press this up, it holds it. So when I go inside and put the nut on. Let me actually get that ready. I'm going to feed the nut onto the over the tubing, so I can do it as quick as possible. Hold please. Alright, using the 3M sealant. Push it up, hope it sticks. little bit more goop on it, and then I'll pull it up from the inside and snug it a little bit, and then come back down here and readjust it. Where's my goop? Alright, that doesn't look too bad. I'm going to tighten it up some more and we should see the sealant oozing out. Oh, that's not good. Damn it. It turned. Son of a bitch. Alright. Be easier with help. Alright. I'm going to mark it with a Sharpie so I can see if it's turning or not. Can you hold it so it doesn't turn? And then they're tightening it up, it keeps turning.
Where's the alarm key?
Huh?
You have to have the alarm key to back it up.
So, you should just be able to hold it while I crank it.
Okay. Did you put sufficient in the seal? Because normally I like to let it spit out, you know. Let it,
Yeah, I put a bunch in and see if I can get it tighter.
because I like, you know, when you pull it,
Yeah.
and it spit out,
Spits
spit
out,
out,
yeah.
you know?
It's coming out here. Let me see if I can get it tighter. So I put a lot on it.
Okay with it.
Yeah.
But when you think you could just easily put a little bit and just, you know, try
Uh-huh.
to.
There's an O-ring in there too.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it tighter. Thank you.
No worries.
Yeah, it looks alright. It's really hard to get a wrench on it inside and get enough leverage. Now that it's in place, I'm going to try to spend a little more time. I'll bring you with sweating buckets. Alright, so I'm trying to use channel locks to tighten this. And it's been difficult, so see if I can get a pipe wrench in here. I really want this tighter. Starting to like that other design better with the two prongs sticking up. So that you can get to. Yes. It's not easy. So I got this other keel cooler sticking up that's preventing me from getting all the way flat on the nut. And I got all these other wires in the way. I can't get any leverage. Proper boat project. Let's push that sealant out. Oh. Alright, let me rethink. What other tool do I have? An adjustable wrench. Kinda. That hurt. It moved. Busted my hand. Ow. Alright, it moved some more. Hopefully that's good enough. Let's go down and take a look. See what it looks like on the outside. Got a lot squishing out on this side and on the back side. Not so much on this side. It looks like it moved a hair too. It's not perfectly squared up with the other one. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'll just leave it. Because I don't have help. Close enough. I'm going to put some sealant around the edges, and once this dries I'll back that nut off and put some more sealant on the inside. Plus there's the O-ring. Should be good and watertight. And I'll pull the nut in a few hours. Actually, I'll probably do it tomorrow. Pull that set up. I'll pull that jam nut off, goop it with sealant from the inside as well, and we'll call it done. Alright, good timing, it's raining. So I got the stuff done on the outside. Now I'm going to go to the inside. And I need to hook up the refrigerant lines. Can't really test it because we're out of the water. I guess I can turn it on, and it should start getting cold. So I don't want to keep it on because we're out of the water, and those keel coolers are meant to cool it. So can't do that. I'd like to know if it works though. So we'll see. Nice break though. I'm completely soaked through my shirt with sweat. It's what, 8 o'clock in the morning now on a cloudy day. It's because I had the boat closed up. It's kind of hot in there. I was kind of rushing to get what I needed to get done on the outside done before it started raining. Alright, so now to the inside to hook up the lines. Alright, so I forgot to set the camera up, but already fed one refrigerant line through. We're going to feed this one through and connect that. And there's orientation of this thing. When all said and done, it needs to be up and down like that. For some reason, but it's in the instructions, and the other ones are like that too. So I gotta find the hole. Alright, that one's nice and snug. Let's do the other one. I'm really struggling to get my camera set up. It's my phone, I don't have the GoPro again. I need to take Beth with me everywhere. She's back at the apartment. Could have used her help with the with bedding the keel cooler, and also camera work for this. But we're managing. It's just taking me twice as long, that's all. We have these things. Protective. I don't know if they really do anything, but they're over top of the joints. And this needs to be, I think I'll zip tie that. Actually, I think I had a zip tie somewhere. There it is. That should do, I think. Videoing. It's really difficult to do this with the phone, and I need 3 or 4 hands.
Yeah. I wish you'd asked me, because I did buy some, you know, some things on the camera.
Yeah, it's getting cold. Alright, cool.
Alright, so
It's working.
keel cooler came in yesterday.
So, how are you going to splice this video together? Because I'm videoing, you're videoing.
Yeah, I'll cut that
We're
out.
talking about the same thing.
I'll cut that out. AJ did the...
Okay, job complete. I think I'm done. Bye.
So, cooler came in yesterday. AJ did the disconnect and removal of the old keel cooler.
Keel cooler.
Keel cooler, is that what I said?
Cool keeler.
Keel cooler. I'll show you that out on the front. It looks so fancy and clean and shiny, it makes the other one look bad. Anyhow, the new keel cooler is installed. He just put it in. It was pretty plug and play, which is what they told you, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I mean, still difficult to get to, you know, still...
As a proper boat project,
Yeah,
I'm bleeding and everything.
upside down, inside, you know, compartment. You can't see, you can reach, and, you know, blah, 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 blah. But other than that, pretty straightforward. So that's in. and he just turned it on briefly, and it's working. So both the refrigerator and the freezer, that's knocking, are
people are doing boat work.
yeah, are doing what they're supposed to be doing. So
Guess what that
hopefully,
means?
hopefully that means we can splash.
There's no more holes in the boat. We can go back in the water.
Yeah, I'm just so many holes in the boat that we've messed with. I'm so worried about the boat leaking.
Oh, no. Everything's stressful.
Like, we have taken out through holes and...
I made a list.
Yeah, we've got through holes that could leak, and...
We've got the through hole for the front head. We've got the sound transducer, depth transducer. That one we gotta check. We've got the blank I've gotta check because I pulled that out and put it back in. The packing nut, I put all new packing material for the shaft. We've also got the packing gland for the rudder post. And oh, the keel cooler. Gotta look at that too.
And wasn't there something on the intake? Or no?
No.
Okay.
But the I need to keep an eye on our heat exchanger to make sure that isn't I mean, the part's on order, but once we splash and start motoring around and test out the new prop and stuff, I just want to keep my eye on it because we may go to Carriacou or Tobago Keys or something for Christmas, and if I see any water, then we probably won't go. So, because we can see the O-ring hanging out a little bit on the heat exchanger.
So only 6 places that water can come rushing in when we put the boat in the water.
It'll be rushing, it'll be dripping. But
yeah. Is that something that they can, will they let us hang and let you check those things before they...
I got the sea strainer, I cleaned that, I took that apart.
Sea strainer, that was the other thing I was thinking about.
I took the sea strainer apart, cleaned it really good, and put it back on.
7 things. So is it possible when they put us in the straps that they'll let us hang in the water while you check to see if there's any immediate water coming in?
I think it's possible, just depends on how busy they are and who's behind us.
Okay.
If they're trying to splash or haul
Because that would be really nice.
other people. But we'll go walk to the office here shortly
Okay.
and tell them we want to splash tomorrow or Monday.
Tomorrow they'll splash on the weekends. Today's Friday.
Okay.
So it'll be
see.
Monday. Alright, well, just giving you an update. I'll shoot a quick pic of the new keel cooler next time I go outside the boat. I'm going to try and get the cushions off the boat and take those to get cleaned. My bigger challenge is cleaning the backs of the cushions because they do not zip off. They're stapled. So I need to more or less clean those, like...
Not the back, but clean this part.
Yeah, I need
you can't throw that in the washer.
Right, I need to clean that with, you know, kind of like an upholstery cleaner, but I can't find anything here, so... I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Anyway, I'll take the cushions off and get those to the cleaners, and we'll go from there.
So I'm not totally done. I want to let this sealant set up for 24 hours.
Okay.
Then take that nut off and goop it from the inside.
Okay.
So tomorrow we will be done with the keel cooler.